Hello everyone, it's BramButterham and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition, episode 35. In the last episode, we came back to Haven and we sent out our advisors on some operations that seem really important. Especially Cullen. Can't really remember what operation it was, but it took 16 hours or something. So he should be back now. I actually waited with recording the next episode until he was done.
We'll post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Yeah!
Our best guess.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
It was this, so the weapon of BramButterham. I believe this operation became available after we unlocked all the landmarks in the hinterlands. Inquisitor, I have no idea what to say. Scholars have debated whether BramButterham's legendary axe was an axe set with crystal, an axe with a magically reinforced crystalline head, or perhaps even just a polished axe, but apparently the word translated from the ancient language commonly taken to be axe, in fact merely means hafted weapon. It is possible that translations of the saga have been edited to omit evidence that BramButterham may have been ushering what seems, from all appearances, to be a staff, as would more commonly be used by a mage. I apologize for my confusion in this matter. I will endeavor to be more diligent in my translations in the future. Okay, so I guess we have a staff now. I think that's because we are a mage, and if you play as a warrior or a rogue, you'll probably get a bow or a one-handed sword or a two-handed sword. Not really sure what you would get as a warrior, to be honest. If you are a one-handed person, if you get a two-handed sword, maybe. Not really sure if it has that kind of detail in the system, but let's have a look. Weapons, because it's a purple weapon, and oh my lord, guys, look at that. It actually has a rune in it, a corrupting rune. It's a unique staff, 109 DPS. Ugh, that's more double the damage that we have at the moment. But it's level 11. So we cannot do anything with that yet. Let's see. So here you see the DPSs. We have 49 at the moment. I guess I can get rid of this, by the way. Move to valuables to then sell it. As well as the Staff of the Dragon. As sad as that might be, it's not really... actually... Yeah, well, it's not really good anymore, but I don't know if this will scale with you, since it's a DLC item. Let's hold onto that for a while. And it actually does fire damage as well? Yep, already. Okay, so let's go back in here. Let's see what the other operations were. Can't fully remember anymore. Let's see. The Secrets of Andraste. That was Josephine. Interestingly, the runes are Alamari in origin, belonging to the tribes and inhabited Ferelden. Greater interest, however, is that none of the runes translating intelligibly. What? Intelligibly. Well, meaning that it's all in code. A reference to Guardian. Wait, what? According to the translator, a reference to the Guardian also indicates an island off the northern coast. Most curious, I will continue translation efforts and hope we can narrow this down further. We have 43 gold, which is not really impressive. But the Guardian, the Secrets of Andraste, I believe this was the ruins near the Temple of Sacred Ashes. And the Guardian was the guy that was protecting that. He gave us back in Dragon Age Origins, he gave us the order, or the tests, I believe, if we were worthy to enter the temple. So we completed this. We can gather coin again. Upon the waking sea, we completed this. Let's see what this is then. Oh, this is the follow-up research. Okay. So Liliana, 3 hours 36, look at that. 2 hours 48. 324. So Cullen's probably the best to do that. Although pointing the large, it's quite large, covered in dense wilderness, will be an involved process. But I wonder, the outcome of these missions and operations might change according to the advisor that you choose. And one indicator is the time it takes for them. So Cullen's obviously the fastest. As soon as we show interest in the area, others will follow. Let's go in force and occupy the islands. Quietly search, or yeah, I guess Josephine might be the best one for this, because she we have to do with the translations and stuff. Maybe she's the best for that to do. But before that, because it will get rid of Josephine for a good 3 hours. Let's see what else we have. Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court. My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations. Okay, people are saying that Divine Justinia is indeed alive. What? But that the Inquisition have orchestrated this all, what? On her orders? Oh god. That's Josephine for 9 minutes. Okay. Drop and grab is completed. Report ready. 30 Influence by Liliana. A spy report. Alright. The Chantry remains. The confrontation with Mother Hevara and the Valrio market has the desired effect. To a point. Okay. Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could leave them to their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elixir new divine could be of benefit. Okay. Josephine seems the preferred advisor for every of these operations. For all of these operations. Warden Blackwall says something. Inquisition is in its infancy. And she has to do this. Oh my god. Well, let's do that then for now. It's only 19 minutes anyway. And then maybe after that we can do something else. Completed the connections. Alrighty. Let's go back. And before I recorded this episode, actually, I had a look. Hey, 30 Influence. Yeah. I had a look at the crafting system because it was a bit vague to me. And now I feel like I... Oh my god, freeze.
I don't know.
Like I sort of get the hang of it. Maybe I'm mistaken in that. But let's have a look. Because especially the armor, you can find a couple of decent pieces, like the armor that we found for Varric by completing a side quest. Oh shit, going the wrong way anyway.
Not a charity.
We found him some Carda armor, I believe, somewhere by following a cache, or tracking a cache. Ooh, let's change this before I forget. Because that mount had a terrible sound to it. Let's use our Inquisition mount.
Have you seen the horses Master Dennett sent the Inquisition? They're magnificent.
Better than what you ride in Arnsberg?
Well,
Already? What do we have here? Blackwall? Blackwall.
Maker, look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it, to be that close.
You could get closer.
It's right there. We could take a trip if you're that curious.
I'm gonna have to decline. At least until I learn more about it. The breach, the Divine's death, the Wardens. It doesn't make sense. There's so much we don't know.
That's true. Your help will be great, though.
Your experience with the Wardens will certainly be useful.
Mostly the treaties, I expect. Old parchments you're welcome to. What about you? How do you fit into all this?
I like people worshipping me.
A few of them worship me and think I'm destined for greatness. I don't disagree.
I don't think I've ever met someone quite so proud of who they are. It's
Hey.
refreshing. Suppose
Oh,
being
wait.
called Andraste's Herald must go to your head. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine.
Wait.
They owe us some answers.
That is good to know. Memories of the Grey. Oh wow. I guess we unlocked that quest by talking to him. Awesome. And what? Here's a house. Do we know this? Have we been here? Okay. I guess. So yeah, two things that I wanna note before continuing. It is fully voiced over, like this Inquisitor, so I'm so used to repeating my lines just like in Origins because they won't say anything. And it only struck me now as being odd, maybe. And another thing is that I know that I edit quite a bit in my videos, so I cut out a lot of parts or speed up a lot of things to make it fit like between 25 and 30 minutes per episode. And it's sometimes hard when I'm recording, if I walk somewhere for like 10 minutes and nothing happens, to time that really well while recording. But I keep the videos, how do you say that? I only cut out parts in the middle, and it makes all the parts I cut out are sort of linear in time, so you don't miss anything, or I don't go somewhere first, do something, then come back and continue the video. It's just when I speed up something or cut it out, it's just walking somewhere that's not really interesting, or some pointless fighting against a bear or something. So you don't miss anything. Now let's see here. In our inventory, we have some schematics. And a couple of videos I saw. So let's see. This is the armor that we can wear. The apprentice mail, sturdy apprentice mail, or coat. And it will require some materials, either cloth and leather, cloth and cloth, or cloth and cloth as well, but then for defense instead of utility. Oh, and this defense as well. Now we can have a look in our, let's see, where are we? Here we are. Our base defense is, how much is it? 101. Right here. We actually have this as well, which is comparable, I guess. Magic defense, electricity. That's probably actually better. Alright, so 101 base defense. Now if we have a look here, in creating armor, we have a base defense of 81, 81, and 63 to 73, depending on what you choose. So we know now from the light armors that this is not really worth it, at least for us, to do this. Now if we have a look at Barrick, we can really have a look at his stats, I think. Can we do that in here? Yeah, we can. No, we cannot. Wait. Varric. You actually have quite some good armor already. 91. Solus. It's 99. You can probably wear something else, right? Yeah, you can wear this. This, yeah. So 101 as well. And Vivienne, you can wear this. Looking all sweet. Blackwall wears his Enduring Defender armor, 102. Sarah wears medium armor. This is actually better. And we can get rid of this one. And Cassandra, you wear heavy armor, which is a Vanguard male. So we can move this to valuables. Now let's have a look at the armor we can craft. For the medium armor, Varric had 91. And you see, this varies from 86 till 100. So it might be worth making one of these. Rogue only. That is good, because it's Varric. Bear hide will give it 100 base defense, which is really good, obviously. Canine leather 86. Bronto 86. Is this all 86? Oh, this is 100 as well. So I guess the bear leather might not be too bad for Varric. There we go. And then this utility slot, that will give it a special attribute. So you can see, utility. Canine leather gives extra dexterity. Bronto gives extra cunning. Oh, extra cunning. Bear hide, 1.5 extra dexterity. Nice. Dragon link skills, 1 dexterity, 1 dexterity and cunning. That's cool, actually. And ram leather gives it dexterity. So I guess this bear hide might not be all that bad. Here we go. And then we craft an item. It's the Agile Scout Mail, and we can rename that into the I didn't even know, into the Berserker Bear Mail, because it's made of bear hides. I'm really bad at coming up with names. And we click OK. And then we have that piece of armor. Now light armor, for our mages we already have better things. And this 119, 108, and Defender Mail legs. Now that's actually something to add to your armor. Well, let's see, Defender armor. That would be for Cassandra, I guess. It's really stupid that in this screen you don't have a comparison with the armor that you're wearing at the moment, but oh well. So we need metal and metal. If we have bloodstone, that will give it 119 armor, which is quite good. Drakestone 102. Iron 102. Lazurite 119. I'm actually saving that for now. Paragon's Luster. Now that's really easy to come by. And I believe, as you can see here from the color of her boots and the armor, it actually changes depending on the items that you choose for it. So the bloodstone actually looks really cool. And I really wonder why. I think this is the primary slot, right? So it has low armor rating, damage, staff, damage type, fire. I don't really know what this means, if this applies to mages or something. If this is especially applicable to fire staff mages. I don't really know. But let's go for, where was it again? Paragon's Luster. It doesn't look especially cool, but we have a lot of Paragon's Luster and it has a high armor rating. And then our utility. Bloodstone gives 1.5 constitution per, or if it's put into the utility slot. This stuff gives strength, 1 constitution, so Drakestone is in that sense inferior to Bloodstone, I guess. Strength, and a half constitution. That's quite good. Onyx, strength, 1.5 strength, 1 strength, and Summerstone gives 1 constitution. So I guess since we can pretty much keep Cassandra alive with our barriers, she can do with some extra strength. Let's make this Paragon's Luster as well. Does it give any? No. Paragon's Luster. Craft item. There we go. And because of this we have strong, probably because of the extra strength. So this is the... Bear with me in this, I'm really bad at coming up with names. The Lazurite tanky armor for Cassandra. Accept, okay. And that has been created. Then, if we go back...
Should serve you well.
Should serve you well. in our inventory, we go to Varric, because we created that piece for him. There he is. Or actually, well, he already has his card, I think, and it looks kind of good on him. And it has 91 defense, which is not all that bad. We also have Sarah, if she wants to load. And her armor is considerably worse than Varric's at the moment. So if we go to medium armor now, we have her mercenary coat and a berserker mail, which actually looks a bit weird. It doesn't look as strong as this one, but it is because it has 100 points. And extra dexterity, crafted medium armor. We can equip that and then get rid of this. Move that to valuables. Cassandra, your armor was worse than the one Blackwall had, I believe. This is... Wait, no, this is 102. And 4 constitution. And this is 108 and extra health. Well, let's give it to Cassandra anyway. The Lazurite tanky armor. There we go. And we can give that to her. Which actually... Yeah, it doesn't have any legs, but it has an open slot, I believe. Empty heavy legs, so we can still add that to that. But I finally got a feel for this system now. And I think that really might boost our... whatchamacallit's capabilities, I guess, at the battlefield. And we can then modify our armor. Now, this is what we are currently wearing, I believe. Oh no, wait, this. And we can add light arms, as you can see. We only have the light armor. And no lag upgrades available. But I think that's just because we lack the actual upgrades for that. But because it has an open slot, as you can see. But we can apply light arms to this. Because we have apprentice armor arms, which gives spirit resistance. Alrighty. Now that we know that, we can go back, because this has apprentice coat arms, which has 3 magic defense. We can remove the upgrade since we are not using this anymore. Take that off. Yes. And then we can apply it on here. See? So this is what we had earlier. This one we just removed. We get higher defense. And apply that.
Right.
And Josephine is ready. Awesome. So we can do that in a bit as well. It actually took me quite some time to go through all this. We can do the same with our weapons. So if we have a look in our inventory, and we actually have quite a decent staff at the moment. 49 DPS, 85 DPS, and 91 for Blackwall. 92 actually. Let's go into our schematics. That's the word I was looking for earlier. And no, wait, this is modifying weapons. I wanted to create a weapon. One-handed. We have a masterwork inscribed axe. This is already a full schematic that you don't have to put together, only decide what kind of materials you want to make. So it requires 11 metal, 5 metal in the utility, and 4 metal in the in another utility slot. This makes it 142 DPS, and you see the head of the axe is actually glowing red, which is kind of cool. This 133, 133, and here you can see that I've been gathering all the stuff like off screen. That's mostly what I cut out. If I move somewhere, I walk towards a Fate Rift or something on the map, I explore new things and I see all the stones, I pick them up and I either speed that up in your videos on YouTube or cut it out completely. But as you can see, I gathered quite a lot, but these materials, you need quite a lot of them just for one weapon. So exploration and picking up stuff, it really pays off. So I guess to make for a good weapon, we need some bloodstone. And that gives constitution in the utility slots. I guess we might want to use this. Use the bloodstone as a main source, I guess. Then in the utility slot, which requires 5 metal, let's put some Paragon's Luster again. Looks kind of cool, which is some extra strength. 8 strength, look at that. And then we have, yeah, let's put some Drakestone in. Alrighty, then we can craft our item. And this is our strong enduring hatchet. That's probably because, well, strong because of the DPS and the material that we choose, and enduring because we have some constitution. And this is one bloody hatchet. I feel so ashamed now. But here you can see we acquired the strong enduring hatchet. And if we go into our inventory now, it's actually cool that you can see your whole party right here. We bring Blackwall as our main tank. We go into weapons and we see that it's showing up at the moment 142 DPS compared to 92, which is just a massive upgrade. And he doesn't really want to spin around, I guess, so I can show you on the back. But 142, man, that's just amazing. Really good. Now we will finish this episode by going to the war table again and assigning some more operations.
Come back alive.
Hand on light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Okay, here we are. Let's go. One thing I forgot to do just now with the weapon is actually adding another hilt. Didn't really do that yet, so we can make our weapon even stronger. But that probably requires metals as well, which I didn't gather too much yet. Here are the treaties. And I was correct, spreading word that the Inquisition was allied with the Great Wardens meant messages of support poured in. With the treaties in hand, we've managed to secure new recruits, donations of both gold and equipment. The commander will make good use of them. Awesome. I wonder if this actually means something, or if this is just a description of the one-time rewards that you get. Not really sure about that. But let's go and assign Josephine to this. Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court.
At your service.
And then, can we do something? Right here, the Chantry remains. We can assign Liliana to that. Because why not?
Let's see what we have.
Alrighty. No, that's probably it for now. Alrighty, we have some more iron. And let's cut off the video at the exact same place where we started it. Thank you so much for watching this episode where I finally got to know how the crafting system works, and it's actually awesome. And I think that we've been doing it wrong for the last several episodes by not making powerful enough weapons. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode where we will go to the Storm Coast and recruit Iron Bull. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next episode to be uploaded soon. Thanks for watching, guys.